Greetings everyone, I'm going to address eating meat and why you must not eat meat in this game.
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Previously, I shared that you should not be eating meat to experience your best life yet. And that is true. But there is more to it than that. And I have not wanted to use it as a fear tactic. I want you to stop eating meat because you want to experience your best life yet. But many of you have been dragging your feet and don't consider it important. And maybe some of you have removed the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything with heart from your foods consumed, and then you've gone back to doing it once you've raised your frequency. You're not taking this game seriously. And let me tell you why you need to take the meat seriously. The meat is death. And it means death to you in this game, and it means not death when you return to your source self-awareness outside this matrix experience, but it means isolation, and it means you will no longer be permitted into any matrix games, and you will be isolated because you are a cancerous cell within source. You have failed to do your job. The matrix experience here. You came in to experience and to basically try out for a future game within Source where it's an all or nothing. Everyone involved in the future game, it's everybody wins or everybody loses. Seriously. This game was your tryout, is your tryout for that. You need to eating the meat in this game is an automatic disqualification. Automatic. You're eating death, and it's death to you. It's death to your empowerment. It's death to your game experience, and it's death to your future experiences within your source self, within Source. This is not to put fear in you. You need to know this now because you know what? You need to get serious about this game. Trying to get Source players to do this without adding the fear factor into it. But now it's time to add the fear factor. Because so many of you are starting and then you're falling back. And you need to know the real ramifications of that because you're not getting your Source self connection and you are totally not getting this game. You are, as long as you're moving forward, and you have removed the animals from your foods consumed, then you leave this game victorious, and your synergy cell, your reserve tank, will determine how well you have done in this game. You see, you've got a full reserve tank when the game was won. And now, there's an accountability factor since then on the choices that you make within this game. This is not to restrict you or take the fun out of this game because you can do whatever you choose to do. It is your experience here. But you will not reach your empowerment because, well, removing the animal, meat, flesh, blood, fish, anything with heart, happens on the 4th frequency plane. You cannot advance to the 5th without having removed the animals, and then you advance to the 5th, and if you harmonize your frequency bodies with your source self, you unlock your script. And with or without intent, and you can then advance up the frequency planes, okay, and experience your empowerment and your best life yet, because you see, you're not going to get your empowerment until you connect with your source self fractal. It's key in this experience. There's a lot more to that, and I will be sharing that, but now let's go back to the eating meat, okay? Eating meat. There is a scheduled harvest event that is coming. It's scripted. It will happen. If you are eating meat with intent as a source player and you have not removed the animal meat, flesh, blood, fish, and anything with heart from your foods consumed, if you have not done that, then you are marked. As long as you're eating meat with intent, you are marked. Okay? That marking means that you are removed from the game. You are removed from the game. You are treated like a soulless one and are removed from the game at the time of the harvest. It means that you leave this game before you intend and not the way you intended. Now, when that happens and you are removed from the game, then you return to your source self-awareness outside the matrix, all the matrices, and you are immediately isolated because you have failed. You have failed. Source is neutral. Source does not want, has no use for matrix source players who fail at the basics of the game. Now, you may say, well, we were sent in here to experience everything for source. Yes, you were. But you know what? You could have experienced all of that and not have emptied your reserve cells. You got so involved and into the material world, the illusion, and the sexuality, and the sensuality, and the eating the animals. The eating the animals, that is the killer right there. You see, because as long as you're eating the animals, you can't raise your frequency. You can't connect with your source self fractal. And it was your choice to eat the meat or continue in eating the meat. You could at any point in time after you are of age stopped. There is an age of accountability. And after that, then you are held accountable. And I'm not going there because I don't have to. I think that you can probably figure this out for yourself. Now, if you want to make excuses for yourself, I don't care. You can make excuses all you want. Your reserve cell is going to tell the story. It has all the records in it. And that reserve cell and the mark, whether you're eating the meat, is going to tell the whole story about your experience and your performance within this game. This has been an extreme game with extreme commitment and unlike any other. And we created it. We created it. Now, not all of Source Matrix players are in this game because, for one thing, some didn't have enough experience to even be allowed in the game. And some of the best are sitting out because if the game got annihilated, Source doesn't want all of its source fractals in here and them having to, okay, well, it's our jobs. But the rewards are great if you can get out of this game, if you can get out of this game as a winner, and that's why you're here, is because you thought or you knew that you would be able to accomplish this and experience it, and it has been a grand experience. Now, it's your choice. Remove the meat and live and go on to experience more Matrix experiences, or eat the meat and be isolated forever and ever, because you see, Source will never remove itself, but it's like a cancerous cell and it isolates it so that it cannot spread through the rest of Source. Don't be that cell. Don't be that fractal. You can do this and enjoy it. Yes, you can. You can do this and you can experience your best life yet. Now, if you have found the information that I share in these videos to be of benefit to you, then it benefits you to do an energy exchange, as it is a frequency issue. You are giving monetary energy, doing an energy exchange. It benefits you in frequency and in life experience. You get out of it what you put into it. Really. It's a frequency issue. And if you are giving with the intent of getting more, then you are buying that thing, and it does not benefit you. It is not a gift or a thank you. it comes with attached expectations, and that is not ever beneficial for you in an energy exchange of this type. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.